Okay. We're going to get started in a comfortable cross-legged seat in the middle of your mat. Take a moment to find your foundation. Lift the flesh of your bum up so that you can feel your sits bones ground down into the earth. Maybe rock from side to side and just feel the weight balance equally in each sit bone. You can let your palms rest down on your knees for grounding. This can physically make you feel grounded. It also energetically is a symbol of grounding, of coming back down to earth, quieting our energy, slowing the vibrations. Or you can turn your hands up for a sign of receptivity, sign of openness, having open hands, open heart. Whatever you're feeling today, just tune into that. Then close your eyes and start to breathe in and out through your nose. As you inhale, fill up from the bottom all the way up to the top. So visualize your slow inhales, filling up the bottom of your belly, rising up to your chest, maybe all the way up to your shoulders. Then as you exhale, just let the breath pour out from the top all the way back down to the bottom. Tune into the sounds and the sensations of your breath, focusing on your breath for the next 60 minutes. The most important part of our practice is breath, is breathing. So if you would like to just sit here and breathe for the next 60 minutes, that's also an option. So in these few moments of silence and stillness, turn our attention towards whatever is within. Maybe you set an intention for your practice, something that you're working to manifest in your life. Take this time to work towards that energetically, whether or not you're actually physically working on it on your mat or not. You can send energy and breath towards it, whether it's repairing a relationship or letting something go, believing in yourself, honoring your time more, and not constantly succumbing to what other people want you to do, or what you feel like you should be doing, or how you should be doing something. I've been thinking a lot about the quote from Don Miguel Ruiz, who says, "The fourth command is to always do your best." And he clarifies that always doing your best doesn't mean someone else's best or even your absolute best. It means your best today, right here and right now. So if you're sick or you're injured, your best is going to look different than it did when you're not sick or injured. But it's just having the intention of showing up and doing your best, whatever that looks like, without judgment, knowing that maybe your best looks different on another day, for better or for worse. So take a big inhale, lift the crown of your head up high towards the sky. Exhaling, let the breath go and drop your shoulders away from your ears. 2 more breaths here like that. Inhale, fill up from the bottom all the way up to the top. Fill up with love, with light, with hope. Then exhale, letting go of everything that does not serve, especially expectations of others. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Good. Make a promise to yourself for the next 60 minutes that you will do your best, whatever that looks like, and let go of expectations. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, drop your left palm over to the left and reach your right arm up and over. Draw your right shoulder back. Send your gaze inside the crease of your right elbow as you reach long through your right fingertips, spiraling your heart up towards the sky. Maybe you bend into your left elbow. Take 1 more breath here. Inhale. Hold for your exhale. Press into your left palm as you inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release your right fingertips over to the right. Left arm reaches up and over. Draw your left shoulder back, send your gaze up and inside your left elbow crease as you take a big breath in, reach long through your side body. Maybe you take that slight bend into your right elbow. One more inhale. Holding here for your exhale. Press into your right palm. Inhale, come back up. Good. This time we'll twist. Right arm reaches for your left knee. Left hand plants behind your tailbone. Twist your heart open towards the left. Inhale and sit really tall. Then exhale, twist your chin over your left shoulder as you gaze back, hugging your belly button towards your spine. Good. One more breath here. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist in a little deeper. Inhale, come back through center, reach up. Exhale to twist, left hand to your right knee, right hand plants behind your tailbone. Inhale and sit super tall. Exhale to twist, belly button to the spine, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Good. Lead with your chin in this twist. Take one more breath here. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, fold over your legs, extend your fingertips out in front. Relax your head and neck. Folding over your legs. Press into your palms and press your hip bones, your sit bones back down into the ground if they've lifted up off the mat. Focusing on your breath, feel your lungs expand 360 degrees. When we're in forward fold, you can really feel your lungs expand into your back. So breathe into your back. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale reaches you back up. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, just plant your hands back down on the earth and roll over your knees. Come to tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. For cat-cow, inhale, lift your head and tailbone high. Let your belly fall. Exhale, press the earth away. As you curl in, release all the air. Belly button hugs in towards your spine. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl in and press. Let your scapula fall off the sides of your back. Let your back reach up like a Halloween cat. Good. Inhale, lift. Belly falls. Heart reaches forward as you traction the heels of your hands back toward your knees. Exhale, press away. Good. Then close your eyes and move organically. So take head and neck circles, hip circles, shifting forward and back. Maybe drawing your head towards your hips, creating those little crescent moon shapes. Rocking from side to side, whatever would feel good today. Starting to move breath and energy all throughout your body as you warm up, preparing to flow, preparing for your practice. Take one more breath here. Then we'll come back through center. Ground down into your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm up high. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle. Lower your right shoulder down. Extend your left arm up and over your left ear towards the front of the room. Your hand plants down on the ground. Good. Actively press your right arm down into the ground and activate a little bit of a twist here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, left palm underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach back up with your right fingertips. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Next inhale, lift your left arm high, stacking your left shoulder open on top of the right. Open your heart to the left and reach up through your fingertips. Gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, lower your left shoulder down. Left ear releases down, then reach your right arm up and over your right ear towards the front. Deepen your breath and press your left arm down into the ground. Take one more breath here. Exhale, drag your right palm back underneath your right shoulder and inhale, reach your left arm high. Good. Exhale, lower your left palm down and then sit your butt back onto your heels. And we're just gonna clasp your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and down and reach the clasp towards the earth. Keep your palms open. Then maybe your clasp starts to reach down towards the earth as you lift up through your heart. Lift up through your sternum, Then maybe your head falls back as your chin lifts. Relax your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly start to roll up, tuck your chin back into your chest. Release your hands down, back out in front. Come back into your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes underneath your heels and walk your knees underneath your belly button. Hug your belly button in towards your spine for beast pose. Keep your spine parallel towards the earth, lengthening your head forward and your tailbone back. Okay, then actively start to drag the heels of your hands towards your knees and don't move, but feel that activation of trying to crinkle the mat in between your feet and hands. Good, deepen your breath here. Inhale. Hold for your exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot down, left toes point towards the left side of the room, then kick your right foot out in front of your left foot. Press your hips high. Bridge up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower back down, come back through your beast pose. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Right foot steps, left foot kicks. Inhale, press. Big breath in. Exhale, lower, come back, beast pose. Left foot steps, right foot kicks. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower. Right foot steps, left foot kicks. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower your hips slow and controlled. Left foot steps, right foot kicks. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower one more time each side. Right foot steps, left foot kicks. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower your hips. Beast pose, left foot steps, right foot kicks. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower, come back, beast pose and hold. Good. Belly button in towards your spine. Keep those knees just 1 inch off the mat. Then walk your toes a little bit more forward so your knees are underneath your belly button. Good. Hold here for one more big breath in. Exhale. Press back, downward facing dog. Good. You can pedal your dog out here. Bend into one knee and then the other. Rock your hips from side to side. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. So in down dog, our arms have an external rotation. So your fingers are fanning out. Your index finger points straight forward. Press into the knuckles of your hands and take some weight out of your wrists. Let your biceps come forward as your triceps roll back. Good. Relax your head and neck and send your gaze back up in between your legs. Press your heart back towards the top of your thighs as your legs start to straighten and your heels start to melt down towards the earth. Good. Take a big breath in, tippy toes, lift your hips high. Exhale, drop your heels over towards the right. Send your gaze up and under your left armpit. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop your heels over to the left. Keep your shoulders square and then send your gaze underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release your heels a little bit closer towards the mat. Good, then tiptoe your toes up to the top of the mat, forward fold. We'll take ragdoll here, grab for opposite elbows, sway from side to side, keep a soft bend in your knees, and let your head hang heavy like a bowling ball, completely relaxed, lengthening your spine down towards the earth. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your fingertips down and then bend your knees, lower your butt all the way down to the ground and then lift your shins parallel towards the earth. Boat pose, lift your fingertips forward or reach your fingertips forward. Good. Maybe you grasp for the backs of your thighs to lift your heart a little bit higher, taking that curve out of your lower back. Then release and reach your fingers forward. Maybe you start to straighten through your legs a little bit more. Legs are active, heart is lifting. You're balancing here on your butt. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower down and hover. Straighten through your legs and keep your shoulder blades lifted up off the mat. Good. Inhale, reach your arms straight up. Exhale, reach up, boat pose. Inhale, arms. Exhale, straighten, lower, and hover. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, boat pose. Inhale, arms. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. Good. Keep moving. Inhale, arms. Exhale, hover. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. Inhale, arms. Exhale, hover. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. 2 more times. Inhale, arms. Exhale, hover. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. Inhale, arms. Exhale, boat. I think I said that wrong. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower, hover back down. Straighten through your legs, point your toes. Come on, stay with me. Kick your legs. We're moving here. Turn your palms down. Press your palms down. Moving for 10, 9, 8. Keep going. 7. Deepen your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and lower down. Good. Reach your arms up and overhead. Take a big stretch. Exhale, curl your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a hug. Good. You can rock from side to side. Then grab for the backs of your thighs and start to rock along the length of your spine, rocking from your tailbone to your head. Maybe you play with what it feels like to rock on one side of your spine just slightly, and then rock on the other side of your spine just slightly, massaging your back so that you're not rocking straight on the spine the whole time. Maybe your toes touch back behind your head. Then gain some momentum, plant your hands, step or hop back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen your spine. Palms press into your shins. Belly button hugs in towards your spine. Reach your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms to stand. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Pause here. Find your alignment, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Core is active, so our core is already nice and warm, maybe still burning. Good. Lower your butt down in line with your shoulders. Legs are straight and strong, and then the backs of your knees are lifting up towards the sky, and you're on your tippy toes. So shift your gaze forward in front of your fingertips. The back of your neck is long. Take a big breath in. Then we're going to lower for the count of 5. Bend your elbows straight back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes and press all 10 toenails down into the earth. Good. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen your spine as you lower down. Good. Tuck your toes underneath your heels. Activate your legs. Knees lift up off the ground. Press straight up, plank pose. Good. Breath in. Exhale, lower to hover, chaturanga. Exhale, press the earth away. Press up. Exhale, lower to hover, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower to hover, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Pausing here, we're going to start to move like a wave. Okay, so we're going to articulate one vertebrae at a time. These are called spine waves. So it's like a vinyasa, but we take out the chaturanga. We just did a few of those, so we're good for a while. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Press your hips high. Then start to roll your spine forward, reaching with the space between your shoulder blades until you can't roll forward anymore. Then flip over the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your heart high, upward facing dog. Draw your arm bones back. Only your hands and the tops of your feet touch the mat. If this is too much on the tops of your feet, you can tuck your toes and just stay on your toes. Okay, then activate your core. Use your core to start to lift your hips up, tuck your chin as you roll back. The moment you come back into down dog, bend your knees, drop your butt, press it back to your heels. Press into your hands, isolating your upper body so that your butt reaches down and back. Good. Inhale, straighten your legs, tippy toes, Roll forward like a wave, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, drop your butt to your heels. Inhale, straighten, tippy toes, and roll. Good, keep your core strong. Rolling as slow and controlled as possible. Inhale to lift your heart. Good. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, drop your butt. Inhale, straighten, tippy toes. Roll forward, leading with your back, then lifting up, upward facing dog. Good. Core lifts your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Pause here. Option to lower down to your forearms for dolphin pose. Your forearms will create a number 11. You can stay here in dolphin pose, or you shift your weight forward. Use your hands and pull your heart between your hands as you send your gaze out in front of your fingertips. Exhale, straighten your arms, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, drop your butt. Inhale, tippy toes and roll. Lift your heart. Exhale, back, down dog. Option to add that dolphin in one more time. Lower to forearms. Shift forward. Straighten your arms, down dog. Bend your knees, drop your butt. We're almost done. Roll forward one more time. Smooth like a wave. Strong core, lift your hips back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, drop your butt. Straighten your legs. Lower down, child's pose. You can take child's pose, or if you'd like to stay active in downward facing dog or dolphin, feel free. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Maybe you reach your arms back for your heels. Give your shoulders a break. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, release your fingertips back out in front. Tuck your toes under your heels. Press back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lifts up, high crescent lunge. Power through your legs, activating your inner thighs. Left leg straight and strong. Everyone spike up super high on your left tippy toes. Then deepen the bend into your right knee as you relax your shoulders away from your ears. Turn your tailbone down towards the earth. Good, breath in. Exhale, twist right arm back, left arm forward. Heart stacking over your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your right leg, plant your left palm down, twist your right arm open. Don't let your right hip flare out to the side. Tuck it down and back underneath your body. Easy twist, take a breath in. Exhale, lower your right palm down, step back, plank pose and flow through your vinyasa. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, lifts up, high crescent lunge. Good. Same adjustments. Come up high on your tippy toes of your right foot, then bend deep into your left knee. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Activate your inner thighs and find your balance here. Take a big breath in. Exhale to twist, left arm back, right arm forward. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, fold over your left leg, right hand plants, left arm twists. So draw your left hip back and down underneath your body. Don't let it flare out to the left side. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower your left palm down, step back, flow through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale to lift your heart, drag your arm bones back. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms to stand, reach up, stand up. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or hop back. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Flowing with your breath. Inhale your right leg high. This time bend your knees, stack your hips, right hip up on top of the left. Lift your right knee high up to the sky and then square your shoulders off. So press back down with your right hand. Take one more breath in. Exhale, curl in, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lift up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Breath in, back through center, high crescent. Exhale, fold over your right foot, left hand plants, right arm twists. Easy twist here. Open your heart towards the right. Take a breath in. Exhale, turn all 10 toes to the right side of the room. Press your hips high. Feel the stretch in the outside of your right hip. Hold for your breath in. Then we'll transition into side plank. Take a breath in and then step your right foot on top of the left. Lift your hips high and create an arch with your body. Take any variation that you would like. Maybe lowering your left knee down. For supported side plank, good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower your right palm down and flow through your vinyasa. Always feel free to skip a vinyasa or to intensify, adding anything or taking anything away that does not serve or that would bring you joy. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, left hip up on top of the right. Good. Press equal weight into your palms, so press back down with your left hand. Inhale and lift that left knee 1 inch higher. Exhale, curl in, knee to nose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, lift up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, back through center, high crescent. Exhale, fold over your left leg, right hand plants, left arm twists. Stack your left shoulder up on top of the right. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale, turn all 10 toes to the left side this time. Come onto the outside edge of your right foot. Flexing through your right foot, keep that ankle active. Then press your hips high. Feel the stretch in the outside of your left hip. Good. Deepening your breath. Take one more inhale, then transition to side plank, whatever variation you would like to take. Left foot stacks on top of the right. Good. Hips lift high. Maybe you extend your left fingertips up and over your left ear. One more breath in. Exhale, lowers your left palm down. Bend your elbows to lower through chaturanga. Your variation of a vinyasa, of a sun salutation, meeting back in downward facing dog. Good. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle to stand. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose, rock your butt back and down. Rock your weight back into your heels. Maybe all 10 toes lift up off the mat. Good. Bring your big toes to touch if they aren't already and hug your legs together. Like you're holding a piece of paper between your knees. Legs are hugging together as you bend into your knees a little bit deeper. Lift your heart a little bit higher. Reaching your heart back so that maybe it comes to stack over your hips. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Twist your left elbow outside of your right knee. Send your gaze up and over your right shoulder. Good, then start to take the weight out of your left foot. Come onto your left tippy toes. Then step your left foot straight back. Prayer twist to the right. Maybe you open your arms out like wings. Find your balance and activate your inner thighs. Hugging your legs together. Good. Take one more breath in. If you opened your arms, bring them back to center. Inhale, lift up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs to press into the back of your head, the nape of your neck. Power into that left leg. Can you straighten your left leg any more? Then inhale, lift your elbows, lift your armpits. Exhale, press your head back into your hands. Relax your shoulders back and down as you keep pressing your head back, lifting through the elbows, but also relaxing your shoulders. Keep that deep bend in your right knee. Take one more breath in. Hold for your exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Send your gaze back to your right thumb. Take a breath in. Exhale to reverse. Drop your right palm. Reach your left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot. Inhale, twist your right arm open. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Press your hips high. Good. Holding here. Take a breath in. Lift your hips higher. Exhale, lower your hips to hover 1 or 2 inches off the ground and reach your right fingertips towards your left heel. Inhale, press them back up high. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, lift. Right arm reaches. Exhale, lower your hips. Right fingertips reach towards your heel. One more time. Inhale, lift. This time, come into your side plank. Stack your right foot up on top of the left. Play with a different variation this time. Maybe it's just sending your right fingertips up and over your right ear towards the front of the room. Your palm will face down. Maybe you hover your right foot up off the left. Good. Stay with your breath. Hold here for one more breath in. Good. Then we're going to transition. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, low lunge. Good. Left toes are tucked. Inhale, cartwheel your arms open. Warrior 2. Lift up. Find your alignment, right heel to left arch. Then let your knee traction open so that you can maybe see your big toe inside of your knee for that external rotation. And then bend a little deeper into your right knee, aiming for 90 degrees. Reach long through your fingertips. Deepen your breath. Inhale, flip your right palm. Exhale to reverse. Reach your right arm up and back, but keep the bend in your right knee. Shift forward, extended side angle, drops your right forearm to your right quad or inside your right ankle. Left arm reaches up and over your left ear. Let's reach towards the front of the room so that your palm faces down and your left arm is reaching over your left ear as you reach long through your side body. Keep the bend into your right knee. Tuck your hips underneath your body. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot. Step back and flow through your vinyasa. Good. Keep your core strong. Stay with your breath. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step through low lunge. Step your right foot up to meet the left chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Lift your arms high. Good. Rock your weight back into your heels. Squeeze that piece of paper between your knees. Big toes are touching. Lift your heart. Maybe you smile, just maybe. No smiles? Come on. Come on. Yes, I heard a laugh. Yay. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist your right elbow outside of your left knee. Draw your right knee back in line with the left. So pull your right hip back. It wants to pop forward. Good. Twisting. Press your hands into your heart center. Belly button to spine. Reach the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. Then take the weight out of your right foot. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Step it back. Low lunge, prayer twist. Maybe you open your arms. If you did so on the other side, extending your right arm down, your left arm up. Stay with it. Deepen your breath. One more inhale. Bring your hands back to heart center. If you open them, inhale, come back up. High crescent lunge, reach up. Good. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs pressed to the back of your head, lifting elbows up towards the sky and your head pressing back into your thumbs. Keep the deep bend into your left knee, turning your tailbone down towards the ground. One more big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Maybe you send your gaze back toward your left thumb. Keep your inner thighs active, right leg as straight as can be. Breath in. Exhale to reverse. Drop your left palm, reach your right arm up and back. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot, right hand plants, left arm twists. Stack your left shoulder on top of the right, easy twist. Go ahead, turn all 10 toes to the left. Raise your edge of your right foot, inhale your hips high. Exhale, lower your hips to hover 1 or 2 inches off the mat and reach your left fingertips back for your right heel. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, hips lower, fingertips reach. Keep lifting up through your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, lift. Press the hips high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold here. Side plank, stack your left foot up on top of the right. Last time we're here. Good. Press your hips high and creating that arch rainbow shape with your body. Good. So then visualize the transition. You're going to lift your left leg up off the right and step it to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Good. Left foot's forward, bend into your left knee. Inhale, reach up, warrior 2, cartwheel your arms open. Adjust your alignment. You should have really wide stance here so that your ankles are directly underneath your wrists. Aiming for a 90-degree bend in your left knee. Reach long through your fingertips. Shift your heart back so that it stacks over your hips. We have a tendency to want to do this. Reach it back. Inhale and flip your left palm. Exhale to reverse. Keep the bend in your left knee. Inhale, shift forward. Extended side angle. Right fingertips reach up and over your right ear towards the front. Turn your right palm down. Press your left knee open and keep a deep bend. Slow down your breath. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot, step back and flow. Leaning back in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Chair pose, bend your knee, drop your hips, lift your arms. Good. Just 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. Exhale to stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Press your thumbs into your heart. Come back to any intention that you set for your practice. Come back to the idea, the concept of always doing your best. Whatever that looks like right here, right now. Inhale, circle your arms up and overhead. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step or hop back, chaturanga. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, your left leg lifts, standing splits. Good. Let your head hang heavy. Relax your head and neck down towards your right big toe. Turn your left hip down in line with the right. So square your hips off towards the earth and then let your heart reach a little closer towards your right thigh. Good. Walk your fingertips maybe to frame your right foot or take a bind with your right hand around your right ankle or calf. Maybe you bind with both hands. Good. Stay here in your standing splits, or we'll have some time here now to play with our handstand hops. So lower your hands down toward the earth, a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart, and spread your fingertips wide. Really activate through your left leg, straighten and strong. Try to keep a 90-degree angle between both of your legs, and then just take little hops with your right foot. Just baby hops. They don't have to be big. As you gain confidence, your hops can get a little bit higher. If you'd like me to spot you, I'm happy to come. Or you just stay in standing splits. Good. Take one more breath here. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. Walk your fingertips over to the left. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. Your toes will turn slightly in, your heels slightly out. Good. Then clasp your hands at your back and release the clasp of your hands up and over your head. Let your head hang heavy. If that doesn't feel good, you can grab for the outside edges of your feet or clasp your hands at the nape of your neck and let your head traction down towards the earth. Take a moment here to slow down your breath. Then release your hands down to the ground and we'll walk to the back of your mat, coming into a low lunge with your left knee bent. Left fingertips outside your left pinky toe. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Inhale, lift your right leg, stack your right hip on top of the left for half moon. Once you've found your balance, your right leg straight and strong, flexing through your right toes. Inhale and reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Maybe you take some weight out of your left hand, hovering your left fingertips up off the mat. So many options. Maybe you turn your gaze up towards your right hand, playing with your balance. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lowers your right palm down, step your right foot back, low lunge. Walk back to the top of your mat, walking over to the right, stay low. Then you'll come into your low lunge, your right knee bends at the top of the mat, to the front of the room. Good. Then we're just going to jump switch our legs. Jump switch and bring your left leg forward, your right leg shoots back. Good. Inhale, your right leg lifts, standing splits. Good. So most importantly here, we're breathing. Then we square our hips off, lowering the right hip down in line with the left. And let your heart reach for the top of your left thigh. Then variations, walk your hands closer to your left foot. Take a bind, no bind. Power through your right leg, straight and strong. Let your head hang heavy. Relax your neck. Good, then we'll take those handstand hops on this side, hopping with your left foot. It might feel totally different than the other side. Just lower your hands down to the ground, shoulder width distance apart, a little wider. And take baby hops with your left foot. Keep powering through your right leg, keeping that 90-degree angle with your legs as you hop with your left foot this time. Can just be baby hops, just playing with what it feels like to put some weight into your hands. Then when you're ready, step your right toes to the back of the mat, low lunge. Walk your fingertips over to the right, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Option to take tripod headstand here. You'll create a triangle with your head and your hands. Your head is the top of this triangle. Your hands are shoulder width distance apart. Hug your elbows in. Then you would just bring one knee to the back of your tricep. Then the other knee, maybe you just play with balancing your knees on the back of your triceps. Or you can just take any of those forward folding variations that we did last time. Grab for the outside edges of your feet. Clasp your hands at the back of your head. How's your breath? Where does your mind go when you start to get uncomfortable or tired or frustrated? Can you bring it back to a place of calm? Release your hands back down to the ground. Then we'll walk them to the back of the mat. Bend into your right knee. Right fingertips come outside your right pinky toe. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, lift your left leg, stack your left hip on top of the right, and open your body towards your right. Flex through your left feet, your left toes, your left feet. Then extend your left fingertips up towards the sky. I guess this would be your left, wouldn't it? It was my right. Take some weight out of your right fingertips or play with your gaze, sending it up to your left hand. Good, you guys. Stay with your breath. One more big breath in. Lower your left palm down. Step your left toes back, low lunge. Then stay low as you walk your fingertips over to the left and back up to the top of the mat, bending into your left knee, low lunge. Good. Then we're going to step your right foot up to the top of the mat and come into yogi squat. Drop your hips down between your heels. You might need to widen your stance here. Your toes point out, your heels are angled in. Press your hands into your heart and lift your heart high. Press your elbows into your knees and let your knees draw open. Slow down your breath. And then release your left fingertips outside of your left foot. Maybe you rock your left shoulder down inside of your left knee. And inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Twist your heart open. Inhale, come back through center. Plant your hands down. Step your right foot back. Come into lizard pose. Turn your left toes to point straight forward. So adjust your feet a little bit. Then lower your right knee down towards the ground. You can stay on your hands or lower down to forearms. Slowing down your breath. Inhale, lift back up to your palms, tuck your right toes. Then just step your right foot back outside of your right hand. Come back, yogi squat. Hands come to your heart. And then release your right hand outside of your right toes. Maybe you rock your right shoulder down inside of your right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Twist your heart open towards the left. Big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Plant your hands inside of your right foot and step your left toes back. For lizard, point your right toe straight forward, adjust your feet, then lower your left knee down to the ground. And then come down to forearms. Relax your head and neck. One more breath here. Inhale, press back up to palms, tuck your left toes, lift your knee, step back up, yogi squat, hands to your heart. Good, then just fall straight back onto your bum. Boop. Reach your fingertips forward and roll down onto your back. Release all the way down. Good, and then cross your right ankle over your left quad. Draw your left knee into your chest and clasp for the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin to intensify. Flex through your right foot and press your right knee away from your body. You can use your right elbow to press the right knee open. Keep drawing the left knee in towards your body, deepening the stretch in your right hip. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your left foot. Then cross your right leg all the way up and over the left leg and drop your knees over to the left. Open your arms out to a T and turn your head to the right and close your eyes. Take one more breath here. Exhale, draw your knees back through center, unwind, uncross your right leg, and then we'll move to the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right quad. Good. Flex through your left foot and then draw your right knee up and in towards your chest. Clasp for the back of your right thigh or the front of your right shin. Use your left elbow to press your left knee away from your face, away from your body. Okay, keep that left foot really active. Come back to the present, right here, right now. Just noticing when your mind starts to wander. One more breath in. Exhale, release your right foot down, cross your left foot all the way up and over the right leg, and then drop your knees over to the right. Arms open out to a T, turn your head to the left. Stay with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center, uncross your legs. Keep your knees bent and plant your feet flat on the ground. Draw your heels in towards your butt and we'll press up into bridge pose. So walk your heels as close as you can to your butt. Okay, make sure your feet are just hips width distance apart. Then inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips high. You can rock your shoulders underneath your chest and clasp your hands underneath your back. Once you've lifted up, don't look around, but let your heart and your chest reach towards your chin, and your chin lifts up towards the sky. Keep pressing into your feet, breathing deep into your belly as your ribs knit in. Take one more big breath in, lift as high as you can, press your hips high. Release your hands and roll down one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll take happy baby here, drawing your knees in towards your armpits. Reach your hands inside your knees to grab for the outside of your feet. Then pull your feet down towards the ground as you press your feet up into your hands. You can stay still and press your tailbone, roll it down to the ground to release your lower back. Or if it feels good, straightening through one leg and then the other, or rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, just letting your feet go, releasing them down to the end of the mat so that they flop open naturally. there's any other pose that you need today to complete your practice, take however long you need to get all of the wiggles and shakes out so that you can release and completely relax. Return to your natural breath. Let your muscles and bones completely relax. Scan your body from your feet, your ankles, releasing all tension. Your calves relax, your thighs. All of your legs are completely relaxed and heavy. Feel your hips grow heavy, melting down into the earth. Your belly is calm. Your back and your chest are relaxed and soft. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands. Relaxing your face and your head, release your jaw and let your teeth slightly separate at the back. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows. Take as much time as you need here. Laying here to rest and receive. Shavasana.